Yo, 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 yo. Am I in? Am I in? Let's check. Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? Oh, no, 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 no. This is not. This is definitely not day 21. Can I edit this to day 23 while it's on? Is it possible? Let me see. Let's see if it updates to day 23. It does. And is it still live? Am I still able to transmit? Let's see if it updates to day 23. It does. And is it still live? Am I still able to transmit? Let's see if it updates. All right. So, I mean, I was on I think I stopped streaming the last one. That was 7:30 to 9. That was an hour 30 minutes. Yep, I think so. An hour 30 minutes. And after 9, I took a break, and 11 we're back to knock something off the list. Again, if you don't know why I'm trying to squeeze 2 streams into such a short time. Yesterday I didn't come online to stream, and in order to compensate for that deficit, I'm doing 2 back to back basically. So yeah, that to compensate. Streams working. Let's go to our list, and we are doing open storage rack. Oh, I've done open storage rack. So if we've done open storage rack, then we can do lockers basically. So yeah, we're shifting to lockers, and I'm going to be starting this in I'm going to start in this right away. I have references stacked and opened and ready to go. So these are high school lockers, things you can use to fill high school sports dressing room, even the corridors of I don't think they use this in colleges, more like secondary school, high school stuffs. So yeah, let's go. Scale is really important for this, so I'm going to bring in a cube, right? And this is one of those things that I probably would like to create a shot with. It's been a while I created a scene kind of thing. This one we about to create a shot. So I'm going to go to asset browser. I'm going to bring in a human for reference right here, and right in front I would GX all the way out. So we know that okay, this is the correct height of the human, right? And actually his locker should be of this height. No, that's higher, because his hand right here, right, if he rotates, should be able to get somewhere here. So I think right around this point, is good. Yeah. So, oh my, I can't believe I'm doing this on screen. That's crazy. Oh my, what did I just do? Let me check. Oh my, I can't believe I'm doing this on screen. That's crazy. Let me see. Oh my, I can't believe I'm doing this on screen. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Let's go. So a locker first. This is our height reference we're going to be using, and GX out of the way. I'm going to bring in a cube, GZ, drag up to the surface. And right here, I think my strategy would be have the height, have the width, have the breadth, and then I'll bring this down here. And where is it? think this is reference. I'll bring this down here for the base, and then this, I think the height, this should be higher or the width should be smaller, something like this, SX, right? Then I think I'm going to select all of this, select this too. I'll deselect this, and should I do this like this? I don't think so. I do not think so. Like, see what I'm thinking right here. To create one box and just array it across. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm going to do. Right? So this and this all separated into one. Then this I can fill up. Then this will be treated as this and fill, just like so. Then I will select all of it and bevel, but there's this bevel I learned from Ariane. I think my G's. Does it take this? Yeah, it takes this to 1 exactly. Then I think for this in particular, I just need to adjust the width. But I need to do this again. Well, with the scale applied, and this is what I'm looking for. Makes sense. I think next thing is to add some indication of ownership around here. So this would be like a place where people can like put their names and lay claim to this locker. I can bevel this just like so. Put this around here, and this will just insert. I'll apply scale on this. I'll bevel this also. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then I don't know what these things are for in lockers, but it's on just a plethora of lockers, like things like this. It looks like a vent. Comes out a little bit like this. Some of them could be stylized in this way, and GY in just like so. And then frame to selected. Maybe I can GY. I want a light touch, and then all of these faces I can just insert and extrude just like so, right? This feels too cumbersome. So I will look at the reference again, and maybe I should keep it simple for now. I can do this style maybe later, but for now I'll do that again and just extrude. Right? Okay. So I think for these edges, right? What I can do is extrude along normals, just a smidge. And with this, I can, I would like to join with this. So maybe I will apply this subdivision, this bevel and then subdivision. And then maybe I'll bevel this a little bit, just a smidge. Just a smidge. A little bevel wouldn't hurt. So I can join both and Maybe I want to array it. Let's see. You know what? Let's do the array again. I wasn't ready. Then increase the counts to 3. I knew that I have to increase this, but yeah, it's cool. Probably have to duplicate on the Z. RR. Yep. Let's do it again. Repeat that. That's okay. There's something I missed. I need to correct. These things usually have local keys and stuff. So can't really see how this one is. Like, it's really blurry. Let's see. Let me check on the stream first, and then I'll check on what that handle and the key lock is. Let me check on the stream first. Then I think right here, can select both, and I really would like to make this round, but there seems to be no opportunity to do that. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to select this, delete those faces, select this round, then subdivide again, then right around here, I will bring cursor to this point, circle. I'll make that 8. Let's see. Turn that to view, scale that down. Let's see what that looks like. Is that 8? That's 7. That's 9 actually. So I think I can work with that. Scale GZ. Select this, join. So I can join all of these vertices. F. I think these two are going to subdivide. F. Can I fail? Okay, not bad. I can do the same for this. They're going to subdivide, then I can fail. Alrighty, so I think that's cool. Right here, I can deselect this and this. Why is this scaling from? Where is this scaling from exactly? Young money, we rolling. It's the only way. And the ocean of the streets we ran. GG. Welcome to the Carter. R180 GZ. Fail. easy, 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 fill, fill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, clean, extrude on the Y, extrude on the Y again, fill that, select this, shade smooth, select this, separate that selection, select all of that, ES along the surface. Can I relax this? Let me try. Relax. Then ES, SX, select all. Extrude on the Y. Then A, bevel. I think I need to flip normals. Bevel again. You know what? I'm going to bevel manually. All right. Shade smooth, shade auto smooth. I think I want to do the keyholes too. Ooh, this one is connected to the keyhole. Oh my god. Okay, I think I can pull this down. I think I can pull this part. But it's really going to squeeze out the mesh somehow. You see this part? This part, this part. All of this, I can take that and just pull down. But it's really going to see, it's already distorting the mesh. So maybe what I can do is take some of this and just ease them a little. Then right here, I think a circle comes here. Does it have to be a boolean? No. Cylinder comes here, RX 90. Can I scale that down? SY. All right. Then I'm just going to model a random keyhole. Select this, insert, SX, scale, insert a little bit, then bevel, the key. For the key, I'm going to do this, merge at center. I'm going to come to the side, G. I'm going to do EY, EZ, EY. I'm just going to extrude. If your key has this kind of lock, just forget it. It's going to be easy to boggle. So I'm going to select all, fill that. I'm going to extrude that a smidge, and right at the tip here, I'm going to bring in a cylinder. Our cylinder is going to be scaled all the way down. RX 90, RZ 90, SX. I'm going to scale that. GY, S shift X, GY. I can SY. Feel like this key should be smaller. And right here, I can insert, make the tiniest old GY, and then bridge between, add a bevel on this. It will add the bevel on this. Let me add another bevel. Okay. I'm going to add to mesh, join both, and then on this, I'm going to duplicate, rotate this, and then I would connect both with a torus. Bring in another torus. I want to modify the measure on minor axis. Scale that down. Measure minor radius rather. Rotate and just let it hang. So all this will just be joined into one and GY inserted. All right. So this, is there still a bevel on this? No bevel. I'm just going to apply. You know what? Maybe I can link. No. I'm going to take all of this, apply visual to mesh, and join with the main. So now I can take. I'm going to take all this, delete. We have this, shift D, Z. One, repeat, repeat, repeat. Cool. If someone needs to open this door now, that's what me, I don't know. If you need to open this, I would like to do options for opening, but not right now. Maybe when I'm rendering, I'll just put it as a footnote. Here. Open the doors. Right there. Or bevel. Extrude in. Flip. That's cool. GX. I'm going to call this, should I say storage one? Move into a different thing in the jiggy. Let's move to the next. This one. I'm going to copy in locks a lot. So I think this is like 3 layers. So I want the whole thing to sit on this base. However, shouldn't be taller than this. Like 1, 2, that's it. So I'm going to scale this on the Z, scale on all apart from the Z. And we have, I think, a basic unit of what that should be like, right? SZ. I think it's a basic unit of what that should be like. Then, so I think the differentiating factor is mostly on this side where you have a cuts here. Cut here, bevel that, apply scale. along normals, flip horizontally, then I think right here I'm going to add that vent thing that I talked about, and it's kind of going to be, I think it's going to be different this time around. So what I'm saying is something like this: bevel, and then every one of these seem to be cut off. Why are you cutting the other way around? You know what? It's fine. VGY. So I'm going to V and GY, GX, GZ. What? Select, select, select. Select this also. Come to the side view and V to just chop that off. Oh, I'm going to deselect this and this. V. Why is this now? What's going on? V. V. You know what? I'm just going to do this, and then this is going to be joined back. Merge at last. Merge at last. Oh, no, it's supposed to be the other way around. So I'm going to GY this, and then this is going to be merged at last. At last and at last. Right? Then this should be GY. Brought out. GY. V. V. Wow. You know what? Select all of this and just make it flat. Around the active element SY0. Shikana. This GX. So free that one and come here. This one can get another face of its own, and then I can delete this edge. So right here, I can select all of this and make it align. SX0. Select all of this. SX0. All right. I would like to bring origin to this point, because this vent is on both sides. So maybe I can create something here, right? Select this. Empty this face first. empty this face, delete face. Then this, I can shift DZ, or, oh man, I want to copy this down, but I don't want to do it again. Shift DZ. GZ. Select all, merge by distance. Okay, it's not merging by distance, so I can do this myself then. Merge at last. I'm sure this is such a long process of doing this. There's supposed to be a better way. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. Merge at last. I'm going to do merge by distance again, but I'm going to do it like so. Okay. So we have that one compartment. Took a while, but we got it. And then the identity, whatever. Stamp. I'm going to bevel, and I'm going to bevel. So this part is going to be some like a stick on. So I'm going to shift D, separate that, extrude, and then apply scale. I think this right here can just extrude this a smidge. GZ. Maybe I can bevel this. And then I'm not going to do another key. Definitely not. I'm just going to take. Okay. Well, this scared me. If I let me delete this. I'm going to take the former one and repurpose. So we have this, have this, have this, have this. P. I'm going to copy that. And then I can paste that here. No, or I can move that to the other selection. I'm going to take out the array system, and then this is going to be the key. We got the key to the city. I'm going to bring origin to geometry, and this to that point, and then GY out, just like so. GZ, I'm going to scale that down. Hope it's touching the way it should touch. GY in. Right here, I'll bevel that. Looks like it's not going to be beveled. Select all. I'm going to apply geometry to mesh, and I'm going to join. If I join, I feel like this should be scaled up a little. GY. And then I can join. So this goes up 3 times and endlessly on the sides. So I'm going to array, no, not bevel, array on the Z. Like so. I think this should have a base on top. Okay, there's no bezel. And then I can also array this. Let me do this array manually. We have this number on this side. I also want on the Z. Nope. I think I'm going to have to bring in another array for that. I want same thing on the Z. Can GX. You know what? I feel like this one on the Z should be just 2. And then after that 2, there should be a demarcator. So the demarcator is going to be like a cube. Scale down. SY. SC. SCGZ. GY. Scale. GY. SX. GX. GX. Apply visual geometry to mesh and just join everything. I feel like this should be bigger. I want to select some parts and just give it bevel because it's really weird without bevel on this part, especially. So I'm going to bevel this and that's good. I feel like this part too. This right here. Probably dying to be beveled or even reduced because it is as though can I do something like this? SX or Y 0 SY 0 can I GZ bring that in a little bit. Same thing with this SY 0 GY, bring that in. I want to select these edges and see if I can, if they need to be beveled. I don't think so. Or maybe a little. Let's see. Just a smidge. Don't think so. So yeah, that's all for this. I'm going to apply to mesh, scale that up and Join. This one is going to be storage 2. Scale up cheesy. I feel like this should have a little more depth than it does have. So I'm going to do something like this. GY. GY. Cool. Next. We're going to do something like this. It has a decking, and it also have like single units that are like opened. So I'm going to do this GZ. It has a decking, veering, and single units that are opened. So I don't want to open that again. I just want to just look at it once and then go ahead to build mine out of the visuals I've consumed from that. So I'm going to do like so. Scale this on the Z, scale down on the Z, scale on the Y, scale on the X. I just want to check stream, make sure things are good. Visuals I've consumed from that. So I'm going to do like so. Okay. So we are good. I'm going to go on to SY. And this is going to look something like this. Right? So all of this part, I'm going to take out. And I'm going to fill this face. I'm going to select all. Don't test X. No. I want scale on the Z. Just slightly scale on the Z. Then I'm going to bevel that. Apply scale. Bevel. Right? Deselect all of this. And then extrude this along normals. Then I would apply one of this here. One of those vents right here. Dissolve edge. I'm going to select this. I'm going to insert. Right. And I'm going to extrude this. Click on this. Select this. Insert. And then extrude slightly. So we have that. Do I want to duplicate? Nope. Probably want to do another one right here. Three inserts. Fix on this. Extrude. I don't think this is the same as the top, but who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can insert and then extrude. So that's cool. Next, I want to do, I would like to detach this door, because wow, this is going to be really hard to select. Can I do something like this? And then I can V, no, or I can mark seam there. U to mark that seam, and then I can come to the surface, press L. No, it didn't work. If I've marked a seam here, U, mark seam, face L. Oh my God. Or is the seam not going around? maybe. You Maxim. Why though? Like, why was it wasting time? P separate that selection. Now I have this as a separate object. I'm going to create an handle, bevel this, clip this in a little. I think it's going to have similar visual language with the event. So it's going to be something like this. Insert or extrude in rather. Then all of this, I want to add a bevel on them. Catch some lights and get some definition. So I kind of can put the cursor on this side. I can also drive origin to that point with origin to 3D cursor RZ, and I can kind of open the cabinet, close as I want. Something that I want to do is I can duplicate this. There's something going on here. Maybe this needs holdings. Needs holding loops. Okay. So I can isolate this door and this loops right here. E on the Y. E on the Y. Exactly. Feel that. Then I can shift the X, right? Or I can GX, shift the X. Let's do that again. Shift the X. Repeat that, and that is one of them. Right? We can also have another one where we shift the X. Then the next one is going to be slightly different, where we have this closer, GZ and GZ. So we're going to have a situation where we now have an opportunity to GX and GZ this in such a way that we can double this, but it's too long. I probably have to make it more shorter. So I can GZ closer than this GC, even more closer. GZ, GZ, GZ. All right, so I can bring this down, and right here we can do Shift DZ. And even if it's higher, I can just take this and compensate for that height. Around 3D cursor, SC, no, just S, just scale, easy. All right. So this right here, oh, I don't know if I like this. I feel like this should be beveled. You know what? I'm going to hand select this myself. And what I want to do is curve it. This just to look too mechanical. Bevel. Point 0.5. Link object data. Same thing with this. Can this also link object data? Let's see. Nope, it can't. So we have that. I think that's cool. I want to do singular ones where the doors are just opened, left ajar, just like that. Are not around RC. No. Just like so. And I think inside here I want to have some deckings. So jeez. I can't believe these people, man. Isolates. Then can shift D, separate that, scale that, no, scale that in, smooth, fill that, then extrude. GZ, shift D, Z, repeat that. So yeah, I think this is going to be one set. So I'll call this storage 3. New collection storage 3. This would be storage 4. Remember what the strategy is, kind of giving people more than the value of the money they're going to pay at the end of the day. So this is storage 5, I believe. All right, so all of this I'm going to move out of the way to go on to the next. Next is this, which I think is catered for. This, I particularly love this because of the locks, man. Like the locks is well done. Do I still want to do it though? Yeah, I feel like I want to. So I'm going to bring in a cube, GZ, up to the surface, scale, SY, scale is little bit. And we have this right here. I can scale even more, SX. Scale on the Z, scale on the X. And then I want to divide this into 3 parts. No. Right there. SZ. And then can have some logs. We can have some vents. What's the lock like? The lock is like, looks different. How is this going to go? All right, let's try. Again, we just need one. I'm going to delete all of that vertices. Select this here. and I can feel that. Just give me a second. I think I have my water running. All right. We back. I will just check stream. All right. We back. Okay. So I think first of all is this, right? And then is this. But there's something, he added a touch to his own to that model that I think is lacking from this method that I do. Oh, this is going to mess up topology though. This is going to mess up topology. But if you do not mind, maybe I can do this. So it's going to be something. Oh, but this is going to affect the entire. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go with this. I'm not doing an extra. Shift C. Okay. Um. Let's see. Some vents. Cheesy. Add one, add two, bevel, all of that. Select this three. No, add one here. Bevel that. Then select. I think I'm going to do it like this. Then I'll come down here and select one more. I would insert that, but apply scale first. Insert individually. So I'm going to press I twice on that. And then I'm going to extrude this all the way out. Right? Then this right here, they're going to be curved. Then I'm going to select this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. I just need from here, I'm going to delete these faces down here. And I think I can select this loop right now. Yeah, I can select it. And I'll just bevel that. That's dope. Bevel that. So right here, there's some kind of a bar that runs across. So I'm going to X. Why is this on the X? RZ. RZ 180. Yeah. SX. I'm going to SZ and SX into place. I'm going to select this. Select all SY, GY. Right here, I'm going to apply scale and then extrude along normals. So all of this are going to be beveled. Beveled. So we got that. Same is going to apply to the down part, but I really don't want to model this again, like all of these things. So I'm going to select all of this, just like so, and then select all of this, just like so. And then I can copy all of that to the lower part right here. And then when I get to this point, I can just add bevels, choosy, duplicate, select all, merge by distance. How many was that? That's a lot. Yeah. So that's cool. Right here, I can now duplicate this on the scene. Looking at this now, this is extraordinarily huge. Like just out of this world huge, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to scale this down. Right around there. And I would like to do that lock. From what I saw, I think that lock was something like this. Right? We have a cube. We have a cube coming first. Then we can GX on that. GY. Then we have something like this. And then this part extrudes. And then the other parts. Apply. I'm going to select all of these vertices, delete that. I'm going to select this entire loop. Delete vertices, select this vertex and this vertex, delete, and then I'm going to select all on SX, GY, LJX rather, GZ, no, apply. So we're going to bevel, just like so. So I can shade auto smooth, extrude along normals, and then GY in there. Need something to fasten it, so I'm going to bring in this, put in a cylinder right there. I'm going to RX90, scale that down, and then I'm going to bring in another cylinder with 6 sides, scale, oh my god, scale that down, and RX90. Frame selected, SY, scale on all apart from the Y, GY, scale down, GY, GY. So this I can apply bevel that, J, scale, GC, and this I can flip to the other side and apply that same mirror. Then I want to bevel this because I'm not really seeing it in the shot at all. So I think here's how the bevel is going to go. I'm going to add one overall bevel, and then these edges are going to have sort of like a different bevel treatment. Yep, that's it. But it looks too round. I'm just going to make it subtle. How is this going to lock? I can't think of any locking stuff right now. I'll just look at what's going on here and do the exact same. Or maybe I can think of some locking mechanism. Like if I put a torus here, increase RX90, RZ90, come to the side view, select this, delete those vertices, and then extrude on the Y. I can scale this. Then I can fatten this up. GY. Then, oh, maybe I can do a locking like this. So we have this RX90, scale down, GY, SX, SZ, and GZ, right? And then this, I create a space like this. Then how does this goes into the other one? Delete face, select this, extrude, then come to view, frame selected, select this and extrude, right? GX, select this, extrude, select this, extrude. GX. I don't know if this is a strong enough knock, but this is what I can come up with right now. Look like something that can easily be broken into. I can't lie. You know what? bevel. Then this would have to be beveled too. Bevel. Then I'm going to shade this smooth, and I think inside here too should be beveled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bevel. Oh, what's going on here? So what I'm going to do next is add a padlock right here. I think this is not a bad, it's not a bad lock at all. I won't even lie. RX90 RY90 RY90 RZ90.